And I just want to do a quick screen share, talk about what's going on this week, and then we can Alberto, nice to see ya. And then we're going to jump into the progress check stuff. So I tweaked the agenda format slightly. I would love feedback, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. I decided to highlight, or I don't know if you call it highlighting or not, but anyway, it's changing the background color of the days that we have live Zoom to like a ugly yellow, because that's the option that they gave me, but I can't change the options. So the days that we have live, I just put them in bright yellow so that you can easily notice when you jump on the agenda page, like, oh, shnikes, I need to be joining live, instead of looking for just the word live Zoom. I just thought maybe that would be a little bit more of a like an eye opener, like, oh crud, I need to get on the Zoom. Whether it's good or not, I guess you let me know. So the only 2 days that I have scheduled live would be today and then Thursday of this week. Like always, I try to keep Fridays open because everybody loves Friday, and why would you want to be stuck in a Zoom? I don't want to be. Um, Anywho, so today we're gonna do some progress checks together. I put a link to both of them in case you just want to access it via a link instead of logging in or going to the websites. Half a dozen, one or the other. It's kind of the same thing. Directions are here. The only thing that's of importance in the directions is that you do not need to do number 15 or 21 in the multiple choice, because that has to deal with cellular respiration, which we're not covering or starting to cover until Friday. And the FRQ1 has to do with cell resp, and we're not covering that yet. So the only FRQ to do would be number 2 on the progress check. Um, there is no, I did not make one of those fancy progress check sheets where you like fill in the questions and tell me why it's right or why it's wrong. So many people have not been doing them anyway, so I thought it was not helpful because you're not turning them in, so I'm assuming it doesn't help you. If you feel like you need to create some document of your own where you copy the question and write down what the answer was and why it's correct, knock yourself out. But so many people were not doing them. I maybe had one person turn them in consistently. So um, from this point on, unless I hear from you otherwise that you want those sheets back, I'm talking about the sheet with the table where it says the question and then you have to put in why answer A is right or why it's wrong and actually think through it. If you want me to start creating them again for the next unit, I can, but nobody's been doing them, so I haven't made one for this time. Um, and then I put a link on the other part of today. I put a link just to a massive amount of games, Kahoot games and quiz is games. Uh, so if it helps, play them for fun. And then tomorrow is just finish up the progress check. So if you haven't finished the multiple choice and the one FRQ, then finish that up tomorrow. Wednesday is when the summative opens. I am, that's why it says to be put on soon. I'm currently making a video to explain how to do the FRQ anyway. The directions are shared here in this link, but the directions literally just tell you how much time you get for each one. It's 45 minutes for the multiple choice, like always, and 45 minutes for the FRQ. But the FRQ is in Canvas instead of on AP Classroom, since the lockdown browser is kind of a pain in the butt and hasn't been working anyway. We're just going to forget that exists right now. But I am going to put a video on here explaining how you would make a graph and like draw on a picture and all of that stuff. Most of you seem to know how to do that, but in case you don't, the video will be put on there shortly. And then Thursday and Friday, we're starting cellular respiration. So there, we're going to start notes together on Thursday if you happen to come. If you don't happen to come, you can just click on the link and start the notes yourself. Okay. But if you want to take the notes that I'm taking, then show up on Thursday. And then Friday to be determined. I haven't decided if we're going to do a POGL together. If I'm just going to give you that choice option again, like we've been doing the past 2 sections where you've got a bunch of choices and you just pick one of those choices and do it. I haven't decided yet if we're going to do it that way or not. So anyway, so that's a quick look at the week. Anywho, so let's do some progress check-a-majigs. So any if you would like to be put in a breakout room with specific people that are in this Zoom, share it with me in the chat. If you don't care,